chosen.
Skin Cambu, 100 proof, nothing but the truth. How these fuckers think. Senate GOP candidate Blake Masters suggests diversity at the Federal Reserve. But what's the other choice? Diversity at the Federal Reserve is harming the economy. The fuck out of here. Masters, an Arizona defender, the remarks in a video and lashed out at what he called President Joe Biden's affirmative action regime. August 29th, this is today, 2022. This is what he had to say. Blake Masters, the GOP nominee for the Senate seat in Arizona, you see, suggested in a sarcastic tweet this week that the sluggish economy and the high rate of inflation were tied to diversity in the highest ranks of the Federal Reserve. Finally, a compelling explanation of why our economy is doing so well. Masters, who has been endorsed by former President Donald Trump, wrote Sunday in a retweet at Associated Press article. It speaks with the headlines, Fed tackles inflation with its most diverse leadership ever. The article noted that more female, black, and gay officials are now weighing in to the man's dream, give a fuck, in a one interest rate decision run amok, making than ever before in the central bank more than 100 years, you see, history. Masters defended his remarks on Monday stupidly in a video on Twitter, you see. I don't care if every single employee at the Fed is black or lesbian, as long as they are hired for their competence and not because of what they look like or who they slept with. Masters said, news for Joe Biden. We're done with this affirmative action regime. Affirmative action, Master said. I can't think of a single policy since the end of Jim Crow that has been worse or more diverse, divisive for the race relations in this country. You mean the shit that you say being worse? That's what I say. Finally, a compelling explanation for why our economy is doing so well. AP leadership at the Federal Reserve has become its most diverse ever. There are more female, black, and gay officials contributing to the central bank's interest rate decisions than at any time in its 109-year history, AP News article. Masters has suffered recent setback and come under scrutiny, of course he has, for shifting positions in his efforts to unseat Democratic Senator Mark Kelly. Last week, Masters overhauled the policy page on his campaign website, scrubbing its language that had taken a tough stance on abortion and retweeting, rewriting, or erasing 5 of his 6 positions on the issue. Meanwhile, the Senate GOP top super PAC, the Senate Leader Fund, he said it's slashing $8 million in an ad spending in Arizona throughout September as it looks for clear paths to boost the Republicans' chance to take control of the chamber this fall. Masters has frequently invoked race and drawn on culture wars in one of the most closely watched senator races. Fuck him. In the appearance on the podcast, this Jeff Arbiter show in April last, Masters said black people, frankly, were responsible for American gun problems, violence. Get the fuck out of here. In May, he was among a group of conservative candidates who invoked versions of the Great Replacement theory, a conspiracy theory that claims that it is a plot to weaken the influence of Democrats want to give amnesty to thousands of immigrants to claim them as voters, since some masters also has disregarded black women, disparaged black women, having previously argued that the Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, the first black woman confirmed to the highest court, was a horrible pick and affirmative action candidate. On Monday, Video Masters also attacked Vice President Kamala Harris, who he said was so incompetent she can't even get a sentence out. Fuck you, how about that? If there's such a thing of fairness, we're going to end this unfair and incompetent affirmative action regime, Masters added. NBC News added. Masters and Kelly campaign for comment. This is King Caboose, 100 Proof, bringing you nothing but the 100 racist proof. How many dicks do these fuckers need to suck?